Well, the previous group has come off the track. Now it's our turn to get all staged up and head out on the track. 3.2 mile road course, Virginia International Raceway. All for a great cause, Salvation Army. And it's called Holiday Laps. They do this every year. Time to go. In gear, ready to roll. There's a couple of Shelby Mustangs behind me, some M3s, and RX-8, and some other really fun, fast cars behind me. I'm going to let those guys go around me so they can be out in front and have a great time on their lap and not worried about how a Ford van is going to handle in front of them. So, yeah, we'll be swinging around the end of the field, but that's all right. We're just here to have a great time in the Frontline Motorsports Mullins Used Auto Parts, number 963 Ford. There we go. All right, we are on the track, heading out of the pit area, down the track, heading out to turn 1. Heading up on the outside so we can set up for the apex of turn 1. Coming in on the inside, swinging around. Accelerate through the turn. And we're off. Okay, now this is the first turn coming into the inside of turns 2 and 3. Oh, I've seen so many cars go off right here into these tires off to my right. Now you come around here, you hit your brakes a little bit, come around on the inside. Oh, the understeer in this thing is horrific. Now we're off to the outside. Now we can accelerate a little bit through the turns, up into the S's. Up on the curbing, through the cones, and into the S's. Inside, outside, and up to the S's underneath the VIR roadway bridge. .65 mph, by the way. Now we're into the S's again, heading up the hill towards the Oak Tree turn. The famous Oak Tree turn. Which, by the way, there's a fantastic tavern here called the Oak Tree Tavern. Food, beverages, the whole works. Up onto the curbing slightly, down the hump, over the hill. Now we're up to the Oak Tree turn. This is a hard right-hander, practically 180 degrees around. Brakes hard, into the Oak Tree. Swing it wide, wave to the patrol guy, come around the outside, and now the long straightaway. Daytona prototypes hit 180, 195 miles an hour coming down this straightaway. We're doing 65, we're doing 70. Get rid of that whistling window. We're now doing 75. However, when I cross over the top of the hill, it's time to back down. Because once you get over the top of this ridge, there's a left, and then there's a right, and then there's down the hill. And we've seen so many cars come off of this right-hander and into the grass. I don't want to go into the grass. So we back it down to be safe, come up on the inside. There's a Mustang sitting on the side. Now, here's the right-hand turn. This is where the BMW Z4 flipped off and did the barrel roll down on the inside in the grass. Now there's a hard left, down the hill. We swing it around. Now we roll down this hill slightly. Now at the bottom of the hill there's a hard right into another long straightaway. So we hit the brakes, come on the outside, come on the inside, and we can give it some fuel and roll back onto the backside straightaway by the pit area. Roll it up, and off we go. Up to 60, up to 65, up to 70. We're coming up on the open cedar. He's backing it down slightly because, yes, it is raining. So in that open cedar, it's very hard to see with the water coming up on that driver's helmet. However, with him in front of me, that gives me an idea as to when I need to brake. So now I've got a race car driver in front of me, leading me around the track. He's way on the outside. Cutting it, hit the brakes hard, cutting it deep on the inside. And now we accelerate out of the turn, back towards the paddock areas of turn 3, 4s, and 5. I've also got, I can see coming down the straightaway, I've got that Aerial Atom. Oh, what a car. The Aerial Atom is built right here on the facilities at VIR. That thing will do 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. 0 to 60, less than 3 seconds. It is an open cockpit car. There is no actual body shell. The frame is essentially the skeleton of the car. It's a fantastic piece of engineering. If you ever get a chance to ride one, have at it. Keeping my mirror open for where that guy is in the Atom. Okay, now we're through the cones. Now we'll go up these S's and we'll catch this guy up in this little Pontiac. We are hitting 70 through the S's. Up on the inside. Actually, quite fortunate that there is vehicles in front of me. Keeps me from getting crazy. Because I could, and I might. Alright, I have no idea where we are on time. Like $25 gets you 20 minutes on the track. So I have no idea where we are. I've been talking. Okay, brakes, oak tree turn. Swing it to the wide to the outside, cut her in, hit the apex on the outer, swing just ever so slightly. There they go, taking off their acceleration. See what we can hit this time. We hit 80 last time. Shift! Holds on to that other gear too long. Okay, we just barely hit 80 one more time. Flat out, looks like 80 is this one's deal. Braking, going these turns. There is a flag out. This must be our last lap. A little bit of washout on the back end there. Coming down the track. Last bunch of turns before we hit the pit road straight. And I believe we'll be coming up on pit road and making our exit. Exactly such. Coming into pit road, that was interesting. The Frontline Motorsports Mullins Used Auto Parts number 963 Ford. Handled better than I expected. At Virginia International Raceway, in the rain. Actually, a fun drive. A very fun drive. Holiday laps. Ought to help out the Salvation Army. And next year, this is something you should look into. You got a car you like to drive? Virginia International Raceway holiday laps. I highly recommend it.